Hello, everybody. How are you? My Friday vlog is quite late. It is actually 2:55 a.m. on Saturday. Um, as you know, on the weekends, I'm pretty busy going on to different open panels where people are singing. And today was no exception. I started at 8 o'clock on one panel, then I went directly to another one. So I sang for about 5 hours today, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it a lot. I've tried to sing different songs that I haven't sung in a long time. Because you know how when you go to so many panels and you only have so many songs, I've got Smule and I've got maybe 100 songs on there that I like to sing. And after a while, you get tired of them. So I love Carole King. So I went into Smule with her songs and I sang a bunch of them that I know. I know It's Too Late. Nobody Does It Better. I think that's Carly Simon, isn't it? I don't remember. Carly Simon and Carole King, we're kind of in the uh, same era. So It's Too Late, So Far Away. Um, there was another one I did. Now I can't remember. Nobody Does It Better. I think that's Carly Simon, right? Yeah. So I did those three, and then I learned that brand new song from Miley Cyrus. Nobody's heard it on the open sing streams. So I forgot to sing it on the second panel, but I'll probably do it tomorrow night. And yeah, I love. Have you heard "Used to Be Young" by Miley Cyrus? What a beautiful song and a really good message. I used to be crazy. I used to be young, right? When we're young, we're crazy, and then we calm down. So I think that's where she is in her life right now. And just because of really, important message that we're not always going to be wild like that. So it's a beautiful, beautiful song. I recorded the instrumental version. It's not uh, the original composition. So I really enjoy. I always love to do either just like piano or acoustic versions of songs. Those are my favorite types of songs. So I did that, and I did a Carly Simon and Carole King, and ended up with Cyndi Lauper's "Time After Time," which is a classic song, of course. So that was fun. I had some coffee around 4 o'clock. That's kind of what I do on Sing Stream days. I get up a little bit late, usually around 12 or 1, and I'm a night owl, as you know. It's 3 a.m. and I'm up. So I might, lots of times I'll go to sleep when the sun comes up, and I'll wake up about 3 or 4. And that's just my schedule. So that's kind of what's been going on with me. It's been a pretty quiet week here, in my house in Vermont. Winnie and I are just hanging out. And I've showed you the coloring book in a different video. I ordered a coloring book a week or so ago, and I really love it. It's interior design, uh, interior rooms, because I love interior design. My father and my mother were amazing decorators. Our house was gorgeous. To me, it belonged in Better Homes and Gardens. I mean, that's how beautiful our furniture was, always impeccable. And so, of course, that kind of wore off on me, and I just love to decorate too. And you've seen my apartment, how I love to put new curtains up and just have a good old time. So, yeah, I love interior design and I love those type of coloring books. They're really fun. So that's that. It's been tumultuous in the true crime community this week, as usual. Um, BHB, and those of you who know who she is, I don't want to say her name because I don't want to give her the attention. And it's funny, I actually got a person. I had done a quick video about an update on Betty, and she had gone into Headstones and Headlines chat a week or so ago. And I did a short video on how BHB just doesn't understand the fact of fair use. She's only been told a million times since she started her YouTube channel that commentary channels are legal on YouTube. They are not bullying you. They are not stalking you. They are reviewing your content, which is legal. It's the Fair Use Act. But to her, she calls them all haters. She tells everybody that they are all bullying her, they are all stalking her. They're coming to her chat, and when they go into your chat, she says, "Stop stalking me." It's, she doesn't understand the actual meaning of these words. And I had somebody come in and make a comment on that video, and she said, "You are sick." And I wrote back and I said, "What is sick about this?" And then I gave her the history of this person in our true crime community who has brought a bad name into our community with her unprofessionalism. All she ever does is swear, scream, dox people, threaten people. She's been doing that all week this week, threatening people, doxing people, defaming people. Somebody else is going to be suing her now because she was constantly defaming this person. And that's what I was talking about. I was just talking about what happened in that chat. And you are sick. So I explained all this to this person. And she wrote back and she said, "You are sick. You're using another creator's name for your channel for clicks and views." And I wrote her back and I said, "This person is not my main focus on my channel. She's not. I talk about her once in a while, but I don't make it, an everyday occurrence." I told her, I said, "Go over to the true crime community. There are people that make videos about her every single day. There are people who base their channels on her. But they're basically calling out her bad behavior because we all know that she's not behaving professionally. I don't want to say too much because she's a very dangerous woman. She loves to go real life on people. So do your own research on her. BHB. Those of you who are in our true crime community, you'll know who she is, and you'll see my last video where I did name her. But we've got to be really careful with her because she is sue happy, She's suing a YouTuber for talking about her, right? And she's constantly screaming at headstones and headlines because, she's calling us haters, and we're not haters. They're just reviewing your channel. They're just reviewing your content, And it's very frustrating, that we cannot get through to her, that, her interpretation of these channels is wrong. We never talk about lies. All we ever do, I don't do videos on her, but the ones who do, they basically show her in her own words. That's all we do. We show her in her own words, and the host of the channel does commentary on her. That's it. There's no hate, there's no lies, and yeah. And so she doxed and threatened Headstones and Headlines this week. And Headstones and Headlines made a police report because what this person is doing is illegal and threatening, and she wants to make it known by her police department and the police department where this person lives because she's dangerous. She sues people, and it's just it's not a good thing at all. And now she's being sued by a private investigator because this person is constantly defaming him, telling people he's a scam artist, blah, 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 and none of it's true. So that's kind of what's been going on in true crime. And Headstones and Headlines hid her channel for a day. She was thinking of hiding her channel, but then she saw the new videos of BHB and what she was saying, like, we can all do what we want on our channels. So Headstone said, what the hell? This is my channel. I can do what I want. she's within the terms of service, headstones and headlines. She never, she never doxes, she never threatens people like BHB does. And, she's on the up and up. There's nothing wrong with her channel whatsoever. So she figured, what the heck? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. You know. So there's that. Anywho, so that's kind of what's been going on in the true crime community this week. And then, of course, it's Friday. I did my singing today. I'll do my singing tomorrow. And yeah, those are my weekends. I love weekends. Friday and Saturdays are just fun days with all of the open sing streams. And Shimmer and I and a couple of other people did a sing stream this past week. And that was fun. And yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on around here. And if you're wondering about the Band-Aid under my eye, I went ahead and I got the Compound W for wart removal. I was looking at the reviews on Amazon, and people were saying that it was working on their skin tags. So I started using it on the skin tag under my eye, and it's working very well. But what it does is it turns it really, really white. So I put a Band-Aid over it because it was not very aesthetically pleasing, and I did not want to subject you to that. So I put a little Band-Aid over it just so you don't have to see that ugliness. I believe it is working. The skin tag is definitely coming up around the edges, and thank God. I've had it for 3 years, and I'm so tired of it. I do makeup, and it's, I'm always self-conscious about it, and then I filter out, the little spot on my face when I put up my photos on YouTube, for my headshots and all that. So that'll be very nice to be rid of that. So as far as my weight, I've kind of given up on that. I'm trying to be careful of what I eat. I mean, I look like I've lost a little bit of weight. I'm actually seeing more of my cheekbones, which is nice. I was doing my chair exercises pretty regularly, and then my sciatica started acting up real bad for some reason. And so I haven't exercised in over 2 weeks, and I can always tell because when you don't exercise, you hurt more, But when you do exercise every day, your joints and your ligaments, they feel better, they're looser. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get back to that, hopefully starting tomorrow. It's taken a while to get over my back problems. I got several discs in there that are herniated and arthritis and just a combination of disc bulges and, all kinds of weird stuff in my back. So, and being so overweight doesn't help matters, of course. So, just kind of dealing with that. And I hope I can get back to my exercising and get the energy to do so because I really need to. So, yeah, my health is doing okay. We did have to add a second blood pressure pill to my regimen because it was pretty high. It was like always 160 over, like 80 or 90. And so, when I got out of the hospital in April, they had tapered down all of my medications. And they tapered me down to 20 milligrams of the lisinopril, and I was taking 40. So when I realized that my blood pressure was too high, I started increasing it up to 40 again. And it helped a little, but not enough. So the doctor added another thing on there. I think it's called amlodipine or something like that. So I've got a second blood pressure pill, and it seems to be working. It's gone down a little bit. The last time I checked it, it was like 150 over 80, something like that. So it's going down, and I just got to remember to take it every day. So that's that. That's doing good, and I think my weight is just about stable, staying the same, and all of that. So it's been a pretty hot week here in Vermont. It's been in the 80s. I mean, high 80s. So yeah, it's been really hot. So I've kind of been keeping the windows closed when it was hot. Winnie likes to go in the windows, but when it's that hot, I try not to because I don't have an air conditioner. And I turn on the fans, and we're just fanning around in here in the bedroom and in the living room here. So, yeah. I certainly hope that everybody has had a wonderful week, and I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys next time. And I hope you liked my video of Total Eclipse of the Heart. And so that was fun. Everybody take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.